What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for more Oddsparks Season 2. I went ahead and collected the stuff we needed for basic logic, so let's go turn that in. Bam. It's nothing too crazy. Oh, the only thing I did is I added some pebbles, or some stone cutters for pebbles. So we've got that going. I don't think I did anything else. Put some more choppy sparks over here. And that's about all I did. Yeah, I still haven't done anything with this yet. I was thinking maybe we could do that this episode. We'll see. Anyway. Alright. Oh, wood panels. Need more wood panels. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit more of that. Here, you've got some wood panels. Thanks. Alright, now let's turn these in. Nice. Alright, oh, you want music speaker stuff. I haven't done any of that. So let's unpin that. Alright, new quests! From the scientist. Okay, so gotta finish that. Then once we get into tier 5, that's gonna be the next thing. Okay. Yes! Capacity sensors! Yes! Alright, sweet. Okay, you want quartz, limestone, and fertilizer. That's gonna be a little bit of a trouble. A little bit. The period in which we can start to... get what I want. Is that tier 6? I think it's tier 6. Or not. Who was it that gave that? It's not paint. I'm looking for, there's coral processing there. Oh no, it's here. Okay, so yeah, we do have to get here in order to get the limestone harvesting. Okay, I think I saw that last episode, but I forgot. So anyway, okay, we've got some miscellaneous things we can take care of. We could deliver the carry sparks for that. We could clear out this. It's not that big a deal, though. Same with the painting, don't really care that much. Stonecraft, pebble and stone plates. We could do that. That would probably be a very good idea, actually. Then we could set up a dedicated setup for the stone path, which, in order to get path tile, we need limestone anyway. So it'll be a little bit until we get that. We could do the limestone the hard way, or I guess not the hard way per se, but the more complicated way, which we're probably going to end up doing anyway. So let's grab some limestone. I think I've got... Do I have one? Yeah, I do have one, actually. Forgot about that. I mean, there's one right here, if you absolutely want one for completing the quest, but anyway. Alright, so now... turn those in, that, all this other stuff. Coral and mantis stag antlers. We haven't fought any mantis stags. Compact storage would be nice. Not impossible to do right now. Yeah, active spark upgrades would be nice as well, but we still need to complete other quests for that, which Stonecraft will take care of that for us. Stonecraft 1, rather. We'll just have to go collect some. So, let's go over here. Alright, and these are already full, huh? Okay. That's fine. Nice, there's 240. Turn some of those back in. We need 200 stone plates. Okay, so 200, 200. We might have to put this in the chest. The other chest, rather. Yeah. We'll put these over here. There we go. There we go. By the way, we've got 63 ether residue. So, yeah. The method that we utilized in my farm is pretty efficient. Here we go. Okay, yes, accept and pin that. And accept and pin that. Cool. Okay. So, I would say limestone harvesting is the most important thing for us to do, so we could get the necessary amount of limestone, which is, we need 80, we need 5 limestone for every 5 path, so we're going to need 80 limestone. It's not too bad. I think we can work with that. I just need to get some limestone. Alright. Well, let's go get some limestone. Oh, the merchant also has a quest for us. I should have probably accepted that, but we'll do that on the way back. Right now we're letting our stone pile up again. It's going to take a little while. Not too long, but a little while. Didn't I set up an elevator here? I guess not. Oh yeah, here's our stone workshop for our various recipes. We'll have to set this up, and I might just set this up off of this. But I don't know. I'll decide. I might also just set it up so that it's, you know, its own thing. We've got more than enough giant rocks to do that if we so choose. So, I don't know. Play it by ear. Don't really need these stumpy sparks. Look at that. We're almost there. much path tile are we going to need for quartz harvesting? Another 80. So we could get ahead of things and gather 160. We're going to need it eventually anyway. We can probably get that from clearing out this whole little section here. Probably, anyway. There's 86 right there. Yeah, we could probably get 160 from this. Yeah, once we get limestone harvesting, this is going to be a lot easier. We might just use this giant rock for limestone, depending on how we need to prioritize things. What would be perfect is if there was another giant rock over here. I don't think there is, though. We might as well fight that squillican while we're here, too. A little bit of an annoying fight, but I think we'll be okay. Accidentally let them get stuck in the poison. Whoops. Don't have an unlimited amount of these guys right now, so... should be a little bit careful, I guess. Wasn't too bad. Lost a couple stumpy sparks, but we got the thing we needed. We did get enough coral. Okay. Not terrible. Very good. Much cleaner. Yes. Trains. Yes. Okay, for trains, we need stone wheels, rope, and stone plate. The rope and the stone plate we've got, we just need the stone wheels. And for stone wheels, we need, what is it, stone plates and pebbles? Is that what it was? Ah, no, stone path and stone plate. Okay, it's not too bad. We're working on that anyway. Okay, so let's get started on making that limestone. And at this point, I could probably go ahead and put down another stone cutter. And I can leave that there. Alright. Oops. Messed that up. I need to actually move this. There we go. It's okay. Either way, the correct amount should be going through. That was going to bug me, so... Okay, cool. I think that's going to be enough. Let's grab some more crafty sparks in the meantime. Why not? We'll grab a mess load. Come on. Okay, now that we've grabbed all that, we can move this down over that way. Oh, okay. Is this... It's all done, huh? So how much does that give us? 129? That's not enough, I think. We'll get started on it anyway. That's okay. Okay, so let's set this up. We need 10 for every one. This is making 2 every time it puts out 1. Could we make do with 2 on this? Possibly. That might work, at least for now. over slightly. I could do it that way and then feed that in manually, but that sounds dumb. Move that there. It's not going to be pretty, but it's whatever. Pretty sure these can hold up to 20. Well, I guess we should work on getting more coral. And you've already spawned back in, have you? Well, good for you. Oh, this was the patch we were harvesting from before. We've just slightly moved over. Okay, I don't want to deal with the squillican right now. So, look at that. There is another rock right here. Good. It's exactly what we wanted to hear. So, we could go ahead and use this one for the limestone, or this one. Doesn't matter. Depends on what we need closer. I could find a couple rocks like this that are somewhat close to each other. Over here actually might be the better idea since they're on the same level. We could turn this into our path creation area. But that's only after we get limestone harvesting set up. Okay. How many is that now? 46. Should probably get more. You know what I didn't factor in was the discrepancy between how many coral you need per limestone you need. So I had the right idea as far as limestone I needed, just not how many. So I should have actually probably gotten like 200 coral instead of 160 or 175 or however many I had. And then that probably would have been enough, but yeah, this is probably enough. We get a little bit more. I don't want to have to come back here again. This is the one time I want to have to do this. Okay, that's probably more than enough. I hope. Okay. I don't think I necessarily need to hold on to this quartz. Oops. And I've kind of been dragging my feet as far as setting up another Stumpy Spark, like, facility area. But I do need to get on that. So what we're probably going to do is... I could either get the Bielefant that's right here and farm off that, much like this setup, and turn that into, you know, the shards to turn into Stumpy Sparks, and then move them this way over here. Or I could get into the Mantis Stags, which are, I think, right over here, and start fighting them. Not sure. Not sure. Okay, hopefully that's enough limestone. Either way, we need more, so it's not a bad idea. Yeah, you know, it's funny. I was saying before, oh man, I can't wait until I get stone ramps, and I haven't used them once. Funny. There's 80. Okay, so that should be all we needed for that. I probably should have grabbed the pebbles before I came back, but whatever. Alright. Then we can start doing the fun task of transferring all of our wood, or rather our dirt paths to stone paths, which isn't going to be that hard because we haven't really expanded that far in terms of pathing. It's literally here, a little bit in the middle, and a smidge here, so it's not going to be that hard to transfer them over. Not like last time. Last time it took me a bit to turn all my paths into stone paths. This is keeping up handily, which is good. Nice. Okay. Grab all this. What's that put us up to? 160. There we go. So now we can just do limestone harvesting straight from the source. So we'll probably turn this one into it, or I could dismantle this and set up an actual setup for it. I think I'm going to do that instead. We don't need to hold on to these old things that we're getting started with here. They're kind of it's like a bootstrap facility. I think that's the proper terminology for it. So we can get rid of this whole thing. So let's get rid of that pathing. Get rid of that. You. Okay. We even had enough inventory space for all of it. Heck yeah. Alright, cool. And I think I do want to put it right here. So, let's do that. Yeah, and we're working on some of these other things. Okay, all my little dudes died, huh? What a shame. That's okay. We're not really hurting on needing all that stuff, so... I think I could set this up in this episode without going too far over in time. It's not going to be anything incredible, but yeah. I should pay a visit to the Holly Spark Shrine, which is right over here. But for now, I'm not going to worry about that. Even though I probably should. So, clear. Oh, of course there's a squillick in here. Of course there's a squillick in here. I'm just going to go over there. I really don't want to have to deal with him every single time I want to come over here. So, let's hope that there isn't one over here. There's probably a rock heron in here. Terran, rather. Ah, of course there's a squillick. Whatever. See, that's why I don't want to. That's why I don't want to deal with it every single time. All right, let's just break some of this stuff. We can move it down this way, I think. Move all this crap out of the way. Ah, really? Really, though? They're too close to each other. Dagnabbit. Okay. If that's the case, maybe we will do it over here. So much for doing it in this episode. Unless I can find some other conveniently placed double. Like there's these ones. It's not too bad. Ah. Come on. Come on. And there's penguins here. Penguins. You ever hear that Benedict Cumberbatch thing? Where he doesn't know how to pronounce penguins. He calls them penguins. I don't know why I did that. Who said you could use my elevator? Get out of here. At least that fits. Okay, so we know one of you can supply well over 5 stone cutting little setups. So we can set that up fairly easily. And I'd like to keep this somewhat compact, I think. Maybe 2 machines outputting would probably be fine. So let's worry about the thing that's going to take up the most space, which is going to be the stone cutters. This is going to go straight into the 2 machines, so that's not a problem. Let's just go... Oh... I want to go straight across. It's going to be worth it to do this. You all know that. Stone pathing is going to be some of our most useful resources ever. Alright, now, how do we want to do this? Let's see. These are just going to feed straight into here, I think. So, we could probably do something like that. But no, that doesn't have room for the chests, so that should be plenty of room. I hope. We're going to get all of these and put them straight into a single drop-off that'll get split amongst this. So let's do it this way. I think I want to have 5. We can expand this into more if we need to, but for now we'll go with 5. Okay, so... that's fine. Should I move this down one more? Could. No, because I want to have this. Do the drop off here. Well, it'd be faster if I did the drop off here. But is that necessarily necessary? Yeah, whatever. Okay. And this is going to go straight across. We're going to need a crossing here, and I guess I don't actually need this path here. Could do it here. Man, that is ugly. Yeah, whatever. Then as far as this is concerned, we can just go straight into this. And we'll get a supply chest here and a supply chest here. That should be fine. Okay, I think theoretically this is good to go. Oh well, except for the stone. Watch, I can't even place stuff. Oh no, I can. Okay, good. Good. So, how do I want to do this? Just go, just like that. Really don't like that, but whatever. If I put the right recipe on. Then we can set up all the other little things. So that way, yeah, make it so that you can only go through here if you're empty. Rather, empty. There we go. And then we'll be able to troubleshoot all the other little issues. Gonna probably need more on the limestone delivery. At least a couple more. Pebble delivery, we're definitely gonna need more. Oh yeah, it would help if I actually connected this properly. I guess that's functional, at least. It's not fast, but it's doing stuff. Limestone's good. Yeah, it's just pebbles that are going to take a while to filter through. but that's okay. As long as we start getting pathing through, it's not a problem. Now, they're probably going to start walking back. Yeah, with more. So let's put down that. Only let them through if they're empty. That should save a little bit of efficiency time. I guess in the off chance that they end up with pebbles on this side, we could do that as well. I don't think they ever will, but just in case. Looks like we're starting to produce more pebbles than we're actually picking up, which is a good sign. Yeah, this appears to be working. Nice. Right, well, anyway, that's going to do it for that episode. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. Now we finally got stone pathing, so yeah. One of these upcoming episodes, we'll probably go ahead and swap everything out. And yeah. Should be a big improvement to what we've got going on. But anyway, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.